I was just a little baby Som in New York about 10 plus years ago, I went to my corner wine shop and I asked them to point me in the direction of something that was like fun and cool that maybe I hadn't heard of, or maybe that people were just starting to talk about. And the direction that they pointed me in was Corsica, a region that belongs to France, but is probably closer to Italy. And since then, I've just had this fascination with Corsican wines, which really don't taste like anything else. So when we had the opportunity to include this in the wine club, I was like, yes, absolutely. This has been one of my favorites for so long, but also it's a place that doesn't export a ton of wines. And when they do, there's just not very much to go around. So I'm excited for you guys to get this in the glass and try it with me because I think this is such an excellent representation of Corsican wines. And it will hopefully show you why I got so excited, even in my 20s, about a wine like this. Because to me, it was the first time that I had a wine, a red wine, that was like crushable and drinkable. And I probably should have chilled it, but I didn't know that was a thing then. Now, 100%, you should definitely kind of chill this. And as we head into the warmer months, this is definitely a wine that I'm going to be excited about drinking into the early evenings and having a little bit of a chill on. It's going to be so, so delicious. So already you can hopefully see this is a light-bodied wine made from true grapes that I'm going to spare you the pronunciation of. We'll put them up on the screen for you because they're just a little too hard for me to pronounce. But this is a wine that's actually coming from about 1,300 feet of elevation and from 30 plus year old vines, which is kind of insane. As you look at this wine, as I mentioned, it's lighter in body, lighter in color. It's a little bit translucent under here. And then you smell it. And I'm telling you, if I were blinded on this wine, I could be anywhere from the south of France to Italy, Sicily. There's something about this wine that reminds me of warmer climate, but there's also something so mineral, even on the nose. And I'm like, I have to be like on an island or near water or somewhere where there's like a breeze that kind of lifts it off, or somewhere where there's soils that's adding something, not just ripeness to this nose. I mean, if you think in color the way that I do sometimes, I smell this wine and immediately I'm like pinks and purples. There's like florals, there's lavender, there's violet. But then there's all of this like red, bouncy fruit, strawberries, blackberries, cherries. I mean, this is a wine that almost smells like summertime in some ways. But there's also something kind of haunting about this wine. It's not so ripe that you feel like it's going to feel sweet or heavy. There's something, I don't know, there's something unique about this wine that I can't quite pinpoint on the nose, which is why I'm so excited to give it a try on the palate. And this is exactly why I got excited about Corsican wine so many years ago. Do you feel that lightness, that breath of fresh air on your palate, but also that viscosity, right? It's like the thinnest piece of silk is just like running across your mouth. And it feels so soft and elegant, but it's so purposeful in so many ways. This wine has elegance and balance and bouncy fruit, but it also has that sort of haunting quality that we were feeling on the nose, on the palate. There's something sort of otherworldly there. If you're someone that loves grapes like Grenache or Pinot Noir, or even sometimes Zinfandel, if it's light enough, not quite as much acidity, this is such a great wine for you to try. I'm telling you, Corsican wines, they really are one of my favorite summer reds when you can find them. My recommendation is to definitely get this in the fridge, get a little bit of a chill on it, and go to town with a charcuterie board and have a little fun. You can, of course, drink it alone. I have no issue with that. But I think this wine will really shine when you get some like Hamon Iberico or even just some like cold cuts, like something meaty but fresh and salty would be so delicious with this wine. Mm. I truly hope you love it as much as I do. I'm really looking forward to enjoying this, especially now that the weather is finally starting to get a little warmer.